What is up, guys? It's your boy Nick Torius, back again with another video. And smash that like button. Comment below what you think about the video. I'm gonna be talking about the cost of game. So let's be talking about how much money you're gonna be spending on it. And subscribe if you're new. And let's get into it. The cost of game, right? How much do it cost to have game? Well, I'm gonna tell you. Honestly, when it comes to girls, you're spending a lot of money, right? That's our role as men, is to spend money on girls. So that's all we're gonna really be doing. When it comes to females, is spending a lot of money on them, right? Like if you want to take them out, buy them food, like the price of everything. Like right now, ever since coronavirus hit, like the economy is crazy. Like everything costs so much money now. Like I went out. I've been going out, right? The last time I went out with my homegirls, and we spent $100 on drinks, right, and food. And I was like, how the fuck? It's so funny. Every time that I go out to eat, the bill always comes. Like I remember when I used to have a girlfriend, right? When I had a girlfriend, the bills would usually be like $20-$30 at most, right? And at most it would be like $30-$40, like for both of us. Now whenever I go out, it's always like $100. And I'm just like, damn, bro, what the fuck do we be eating? I don't know if it's because of what we be ordering. Because it's so funny, right? You be going to a restaurant, and I feel like this is just a video of me complaining about restaurants. When you go to the restaurant, right? And then everything is like, oh yeah, this costs us $16. This costs us $10. This costs us $9, right? And you're just like, all right. And you do the math in your head, 16 plus 10 was whatever she's getting, plus another like 5 for the drinks. Okay, that's gonna be about like $30, right? $30-$40. But then you get the bill and it's like $100 or like $70. And you're like, damn, bro. Because the thing is like you be thinking like I could have gone somewhere nicer and spent the same amount of money, right? That's what I be thinking. But yeah, the thing is when you're trying to get better with girls, like it's not enough to just talk to them, right? Because you gotta talk game all you want. I feel like that's kind of free, but not really. If you're really trying to do whatever you're trying to do with girls, it's gonna cost you a lot of money, right? Because you gotta look fly, you gotta spend money on clothes, you gotta spend money on cologne, which is even more expensive. I feel like the most important thing as a dude to wear is cologne, because you could be dusty as fuck, but if you smell good as fuck, a girl, some girls could be just like fucking niggas off the smell, you feel me? Because it's like the pheromones and shit, like it's like what they like to smell that. Yeah, you gotta have a whip. Like I don't know, some girls will tolerate a nigga without a whip. But if you don't got a whip, what are you doing, dog? Get a whip. But yeah, but the things that it costs to be messing with these girls, oh yeah, you gotta have your own space too. That's a lot of money. Cause for me, I never wanted to move out just because I was like, damn, I'm gonna be paying like $1,000 a month just to smash girls. But I was smashing girls for free. So to think about having to spend $1,000 every month just so I could smash, I always thought it was a waste of money because I was living good, right? Like I was living rent free. But as a man, you should move out your crib, right? You should not be living with your parents when you're like a grown ass man age. I don't know though, because I be hearing so many different things about that. Because dudes be like, oh, stay in your parents' house as long as you can. Stay in your parents' house as long as you can. Save as much money as you can and then move out. Like, don't move out without money. But it's like, my nigga, I ain't staying in my fucking parents' house all my fucking life. That's crazy. That's craziness. But yeah, where's the value in this video, right? Like, why the fuck you click on this video? Because if you're gonna be messing with these girls, just know you gotta get your money up, right? Like that's the fundamental thing of what men are supposed to do. Men are supposed to be striving for more, right? You always wanna get more. That's why I stopped smoking weed, because I just didn't want more, right? Like, cause smoking weed will make you be like content with where you're at. It'll make you be like, oh, okay, you know what? Everything's chilling. I'm good. I'm Gucci, man. But and it kind of gives you that fog that you can't really think to get yourself out of. Like, you can't really get better at stuff, if that makes sense. Yeah, women are gonna expect you to have money, right? Like, you could look good as much as you want, but to get the type of woman that you really want, because I always be seeing all these Instagram models and stuff, and I be thinking like, damn, who are the niggas that be having these girls? Because they don't be showing their niggas, right? But that's because if I just saw a post today, it said she don't post you, because if she posts you, the nigga who's giving her money ain't gonna give her money no more. And that's what girls want. Girls just want money. Because money is energy, right? What else? The cost of game. I was told to make this video, right? By myself. I'm just kidding. But think. My bad. I be driving. Whenever I'm driving, it's hard to think. But whatever. Just get your money up. It's important to stay motivated, right? For motivation, you have to. I feel like the best way to get motivated is just to listen to a lot of motivational speakers. Like, listen to like Les Brown, Zig Ziglar, Earl Nightingale. Those are like my favorites. Well, I don't listen to Zig Ziglar that much. Brian Tracy, like listening to like Tony Robbins. Like, there's a reason why these people exist, right? And they get paid a lot because they actually motivate you. They provide energy for people to get shit started, right? Just like because I always say, motivation gets you started, commitment keeps you going, right? When you start being motivated, then you start looking for answers, right? You start looking for what to do. You start looking for the next direction, where to go, because you're motivated, right? So listen to like stuff like that every day. Like, listen to motivational tapes every day. Like, anything motivational, like E.T., Eric Thomas, like interviews. Because a lot of times I'll listen to an interview and I'll just get fired the fuck up, right? Like, I remember one time I listened to XXXTentacion's interview on No Jumper, and for some reason it just like lit some shit up in me. I was just like, all right, bet, I'm fucking go get it, right? And I went and got it. You know, and that's all you really need. But what does it cost to get game, right? You can spend money on courses and all this shit. That costs a lot of money. Right? It costs a lot of money to spend money on courses. It costs a lot of money. Like when you're on dates, you're gonna be sacrificing your money, right? Like, you could be out making money, but then you want to hang out with this girl, do nothing, just lay in bed all day, right? That's super lazy. That's costing you money. She's a distraction, right? So if you're not where you're supposed to be at, then why are you hanging out? Like, why are you being distracted? Why are you trying to do all this stuff? You get me? Like, because the whole point of us just wanting to fuck, right? It's that we ignore that as a man, because it's hard. It's hard to ignore wanting to fuck all the time, right? Because it's like, girls is just the only thing on your mind. Like when dads say to their daughters, oh, he's a man, all he wants to do is fuck. He just thinks about sex all day, right? You're supposed to, it's like when you're having sex, like you're just thinking about nutting, but you're not supposed to, right? You're supposed to let her nut first, and then, you know, it's just like with sex, like thinking about girls, thinking about sex. It's supposed to be the dominant thing in your head, but you're supposed to overcome that. It's supposed to be like David and Goliath, right? Like, Goliath is the sex, and then David is you, and you're like fighting the dragon type shit. You feel me? Like, we're men. We're supposed to fight dragons. We're supposed to fight fucking lions, tigers, and demons, and bears and shit. You feel me? So we're supposed to be stronger, even though we're smaller. Like, as a man, like, I feel like the smaller you are, the bigger your demons are, right? Like, the more you want to fuck. So you have to just become bigger, right? You have to be strong. All it takes is practice. Every time that you defeat a demon, it's like imagine, all right, so imagine like this, right? Let's say that you want to work out and be healthy, and you don't want to fat, right? But you don't want to beat your meat no more. Every day you just see it as like a wave, right? Like, there's a horde of demons, and every day you just slaughter one, right? There's 30, like, let's say you're trying to do it for a month. Like, you're trying to work out for 1 month. You see every day as a demon, right? The demon's like, no, don't go to the gym. Just eat food. Just go to fucking get pizza. Go get a burger. Go get fucking whatever, right? just be lazy. Go beat your meat, right? And you're like, no. And you just like slay that demon. And it's like, all right, the first demon, there's 30 demons. So the first demon is slayed. The next one comes in the morning, right? You go to sleep, another demon. So it's like, are you gonna let the demon win? Are you? Because if the demon wins, it consumes you and it kills you basically, right? You get killed. Like what I do when I try not to fat, I just make a calendar, right? This is the easiest way to do it. You just make a calendar, and every day you don't do it, you just mark an X. Make sure it's red too. If it's a red X, then you're less likely to do it. You're to beat your meat. So what I do is I make a calendar and I just X off every day that I, don't beat my meat. And it's very effective, like, cause you don't want to, and you just have to tell yourself like, nah, I can't, because there's been days, bro, where I just like be scrolling and I see a fine ass girl on Instagram, I'm just like, damn, you feel me? So, but then I look at the calendar and I'm like, you know what? It's not worth it. I'd rather, like, for some reason, because it's like, it builds your integrity, you get me? So when you have these giant demons and you're trying to fight these giant demons, it makes you bigger. It makes you bigger than the demon, right? That's my take on it. I'm about to go work out, so I'm crossing off this demon off my list. Feel free to subscribe if you're new. Like the video. Let's get this video to 2K likes. Comment what you're trying to see me answer below. If you have any questions for me, I'll answer them. And catch you guys in the next video. Peace.